music scene TV. Come on in this happy place. We're one big family. We got jokes and fun and sing-alongs, some for you to see. It's Alabama Music Scene TV. Yes, it is. Do it, Farrell.
All right, glad y'all could be with us today on Alabama Music Scene TV. Listen, a good friend of mine and musician buddy, his mom, Jimmy Nell Allen, went on to be with the Lord, and we need prayers for that family, okay? And don't forget, Ronnie McDowell's going to be at Lee's Family Restaurant July the 26th. If you're watching this Sunday, you've already missed it. Too bad. So if you're watching this Thursday or Saturday, get your tickets. Go on down there. Mountain View Golf Club is having a grand opening. They're going to have food, door prizes, and live bands there that day. So you don't want to miss that, okay? So go to the Mountain View Golf Club and get in on that grand opening August the 1st. It's in Graysville. Razzmatazz, my good friend Henry Lavoie. Lord, we got an interview with him today. They still playing at the Roller Coaster Bar and Grill there in Bessemer Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays. Wednesdays they're there from 7 to 11, okay? So don't miss that on Wednesday. And Friday and Saturday is from 9 to 1:30, okay? And here's the girls, Kayla and Jaden.
Thanks, George. Today's the day, Henry Lavoie's awesome interview. And now a word from our brand new sponsor.
Mountain View Golf Club in Graysville. Open daily under new management. 27-hole golf course with banquet room and full grill. Monday through Friday, 18 holes, $27. 27 holes, $35. That's cart included. Saturday and Sunday, 18 holes, $35. 27 holes, $42. Cart included. Weekly 4-man scramble every Thursday at 5 p.m. Go like us on Facebook, Mountain View Golf Club, right off Cherry Avenue in Graysville.
We can't get all of Henry's interview in one show, so here's the first installment.
Today is July the 12th, 2014. I'm here with Henry Lavoie. He used to be with the Rockin' Rebellions. He's now with Razzmatazz. Good to be with you, Henry.
Glad to be here, George.
You started with the Rebellions when?
1966, I joined the Rebellions, and they were a 4-piece group, and they needed a lead singer, and my cousin was a drummer, Ross Galliano, and he said, would you come to our practice? So I went to their rehearsal, and when we did, he said, after practice, I want you to sing a few songs for these guys. And I said, okay. So I sat up there and watched them rehearse. I think they were learning an animal song, "We Got to Get Out of This Place."
Yeah.
And anyway, I watched them, and then when they finished rehearsing, he said, well, Henry, come over here and sing a few songs. So I think I sang a Ray Charles song, and maybe What I Say, and something else I done for him, a Bo Diddley song, I think. And they hired me right there on the spot.
Now, who sung Any Way the Wind Blows?
Any Way the Wind Blows, when we decided to record there well, I want to back up a little bit. We had done after that, we had done our first record at Boutwell Studios, which was By My Side. And we made enough money off of it to go to Muscle Shows, and we talked to Rick Hall, and we got a studio date, and Jimmy Johnson produced Any Way the Wind Blows, but that was a Frank Zappa song. There goes me again, but anyway, that was a Frank Zappa song, and we got it off of an album called Freak Out. And not knowing that in 1970 I would meet him in person out in California. And he said, where's my royalties?
Frank Zappa?
Yeah,
Ooh.
he got a kick out of it.
You know, I really thought y'all, that was y'all's song, Any Way the Wind Blows. And I was gonna pull it up one day on YouTube, and I saw that thing was done in the 50s.
It could have been done by somebody else, but I thought Frank wrote it, you know, and it was a good song, but we kind of changed a little bit of the words and how it was done to our own being, you know, and it came out good. It probably sold more local records than, and I know it sold 25,000 in the Birmingham metro, you would call Coleman and Decatur and all that. We sold 25,000 copies.
Here's another one from Henry. And Razzmatazz.
One. I don't wanna lose this good thing that I got. If I do, I will surely lose all. For your love is better. Any love I know, it's like thunder.
Stay right there. We'll be right back. Jack, get back here. We'll be right back, sorry.
Lee's Family Restaurant and Dinner Theater. Great staff and management. Full dinner menu Tuesday through Friday. Breakfast 7 a.m. Saturday breakfast buffet 6 a.m. Great shows at Lee's. Call for times and info on shows. Every Tuesday 6 to 9 karaoke. Call for takeouts 205-648-4461.
Hey, George, have you got a joke for us today?
Do you know what a smart blonde and a UFO have in common? You're pretty sure they're out there, you just ain't never seen one.
Really, George? Really? Wow. There were a lot of cool things happening back in 1969. Let's take a look back at 1969. Here's Cooter Brown.
Taking down to Jacksonville. People like Jordan, here and Mark.
from Henry LaVoy's interview.
And I know it sold 25,000 in the Birmingham metro, you would call Coleman and Decatur and all that. We sold 25,000 copies.
Wow. I had one of them.
You did? I still got a couple.
Now you played at the downtown Hogan's Hideaway.
Yeah, now that was with Razzmatazz. That started in '77 down there, and we went in there. We used to go down there on our off nights on Monday, and Mr. Hogan would always say, "Hey, y'all just missed the crowd," because we'd be running all over the place, me and my guitar player Chuck Bradley and my wife Lynn, and we'd go out partying on Monday, even Sunday sometimes. But my wife said, "Why don't you make this into an after hours and club, because you've got so many clubs on 20th Street
Yeah.
that people, when they get off work, like the bartenders and waitresses and club owners, might want to unwind, and he served food all night anyway." So we went in there in 1977 and stayed there for 11 years,
Yeah.
and played there from 11 to 5 in the morning.
I know, I'm going to back to the Rockin' Rebellion.
Sure.
I know the only two Shower of Stars, WBOK Shower of Stars I went to, I think y'all played at both of those.
Yeah, well, we were blessed and lucky that we had one in '67, the WBOK Battle of Bands, and it just happened that happened in either May that we won, but we had already gone to Muscle Shoals and recorded Anyway the Wind Blows. It was just the right timing for us, and Dan Brennan said, "Well, do y'all have out any other records?" Because we had already had one on another radio station, and if you were on one station, they didn't allow you on the other. So we said, "Yeah, we got a record coming out." So when he announced us on the radio, we'd won the Battle of Bands, the record came in, and everybody liked the record, and he broke the record for us, and he said, "How would y'all like to be on the Shower of Stars?" And first one we were on was with Herman's Hermits and The Who were the main headliners. And then the next one was the Summer Shower Stars, or Winter Shower Stars, was the Rascals, the Young Rascals and us, and I can't remember the other people that were on that show, but we got to play with them. And then later on we did the Paul Revere and the Raiders Shower Stars.
See, that's the two right there that I saw, was the Rascals headlining and Paul Revere headlining. Steve's Fast Money Loans in Summerton, across the road from Pinnacle Bank. Steve has shotguns and handguns. He buys and sells gold and silver coins and jewelry. He has gaming systems, iPads and iPhones, tools of all kinds, guitars and amps, laptops, and lots of flat screen TVs, DVDs, Blu-rays. He also does title loans. Steve's Pond, 205-503-3546.
Here's Henry, Jamaican style. Razzmatazz.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my feet you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, baby.
Life is one big party when you're still young, but who's gonna have your back when it's all done? It's all good when you're little, have to do it fun. Got me a fool, son, what about the long run? I look in that stuff that always a mention. I put my mouth, giving her much attention. I see what that groove, my incorporation. I want the celebration, I'm not a mediation.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closer than my feet you are to me, baby.
to be cheated. I know you never get the loving that you needed. When I left, but I called and I pleaded, I begged and I pleaded, I misincompleted. Mama said, grandma, and then the mother ramble there a wrong center. But the feeling that I had for you was so drunk. I've been together so long, I don't never be drunk. Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Other than my things you are to me. Baby, Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when
Hi, I'm Greg Brown, formerly a KD Riser, and I'm now with Razzmatazz. You're watching Alabama Music Scene TV.
From the Walker County Courthouse, here's Phil and Tommy.
Dancing on the sand. There's a warm breeze blowing by the ocean that's taking my hand. You need to know just where I'm standing now. That I'm right on the edge of giving it to you. Baby, it's a long way down. If I fall, can you let me down easy? If I leave my heart with you tonight, will you promise me that you're gonna treat it right? Really hanging on. So if I fall, can you let me down easy? The scent of your perfume floating in the air, looking like an angel lying on a blanket with a halo of hair. And those lips are too good to be true. Once I taste that kiss, I know what'll happen. I'll be at the mercy of you. If I fall, can you let me down easy? If I leave my heart with you tonight, will you promise me that you're gonna treat it right? I'm barely hanging on. So if I fall, can you let me down easy?
Stay right there. The video of the week coming up next.
Right car, right price, right in your driveway.
Hand-picked, quality checked, and ready for immediate delivery. Economy, luxury, minivan, small trucks, big trucks, SUVs, and crossovers, you name it, United Motor Company in Jasper has it. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Credit approval is easy at United Motor Company. Buy here, pay here. Shop our inventory and apply for credit on our website. Get a diamond of a deal at United Motor Company, just off Highway 78 in Jasper.
We're going to make our own Coca-Cola. Do you know the recipe?
Don't.
It's secret. it's a secret recipe. Can I borrow your water? Look at that aim. I'm a boy. It's not enough. Can I use yours too?
Yes.
Okay. Alexa, hold up your hand. Down like this. Hold it. I want you to watch the, watch the water. Take a shot. Is it Coca-Cola?
What? Oh my god.
Look at that. All the way around. You can see through everything.
No way. It's
Coca-Cola!
All right, before we go any further, I want to show you some of the memorabilia Henry Lavoie brought with him to his interview. Cool stuff right here.
You started?
Yeah.
Okay, the first poster right here is Cher playing with the Allman Brothers, at a Porto Armory, believe it or not, and it was the first time that a UAB, Student Government Association, put on a dance. And it was us and Buttermilk and the Almonds, and it was $3 to get in back then.
$3.
And this is just a picture of Chair that was with the Almonds. This is a group called Spirit that was out, and we were Bowditch then. I'm just going through real quick. These plaques here were the plaques that I was in the second class of the Birmingham Record Collectors, that they put me in the Hall of Fame. And this is the Rebellions in 2008, and they put us in the Hall, so I'm in there twice. Here's some posters I brought when Bob Seger, we played with Bob Seger on the Christmas show, and it's us and Bob Seger's System back then with Amboy Dukes and the Young'uns and MC5. This is the Rebellions with Mitch Ryder and Detroit Wheels in Columbus, Georgia. Here's a group Chair at a Woods Quad in Birmingham, and another one with Wet Willie in Bowditch, which was in Brownwood and Swamp Angel. And there's just a Rebellion poster with Any Way the Wind Blows all the way around, one of our records. And here is another one with Chair, the group that I went to. I'll get into that in just a second when I move this over.
Sportsters, where sports and bikes meet. Monday, karaoke. Tuesday, pool league and ladies' night. Wednesday, free pool with men's night. Thursday, trivia with Brad. Friday, bands with an in-house pool tournament. Saturday, more bands. Come Sunday and watch all the games and races. Food and drink specials and fun activities. Call 744-6292.
Here's some more cool country from Tommy Crowder and Phil Alston.
Well, she walked in the Smokies one up at a time, like a broken field runner slipping through the line. He likes the way she looks, so he called her little wife. Said, don't wait up for me, I'll be working late tonight. Wife hangs up the phone, burst into tears, calls her sister up and cries, get over here. Sister tells her boyfriend, I'll be back in a while. Boyfriend wants a beer, the store is just a mile. He leaves the motor running, it'll only be a minute. The car drives away with teenagers in it. Driver tells his buddies, we got one night to live. He's screaming to the night, let's get it over with. Calls and begs, chain of events, all of the chaos makes perfect sense. When you're spinning round, planes are coming down. Welcome to her third rock and song. Well, the kid comes a gas car, starts to swerve, heads for a semi-truck, jumps the curb. Truck hits a big boy in his shown his parking lot, flies through the air, takes out the bank clock. The clock struck the light pole, transformer sparks, lines go down, town goes dark. Says because the cop said she saw it all, swears a giant alien just landed at the mall. Cops ring up the mayor, says there's panic in the streets. Hate to wake you up, but we can't find the chief. The mayor says we'll use your head if he ain't in his car. He's hiding from his wife down a Smoky's bar. Calls and begs, chain of events, all of the chaos makes perfect sense. When you're spinning round, planes are coming down. Welcome to her third rock and sun. Calls and begs, chain of events, all of the chaos makes perfect sense. When you're spinning round, planes are coming down. Welcome to her third rock and sun.
All right, it's been another fantastic Alabama Music Scene TV. If y'all love this show like I do, got to patronize my sponsors, because after all, they're the ones that puts it on for y'all, okay? In Summerton Dora area, Lee's Family Restaurant has Ronnie McDowell coming in there this week. July the 26th, Ronnie McDowell, you'll be shoulder to shoulder with him, no bad seats. August the 1st, New Ground Quartet, good gospel. In the Summerton area, across the road from Pinnacle Bank there, Steve's Fast Money Loan. Steve told me he had 2 cars he wants to sell. Go down there and test drive one of them if you need a car. He's got a Camaro and an Eclipse. Steve's Fast Money Loans. In Hueytown, Alabama. Sportster Bar and Grill. Bike night every Wednesday night. Bike night. With food and drink specials and entertainment on the back deck there. Sportster Bar and Grill. Jasper on Vac and Drive there. UMC Motors. Buy here, pay here. Easy credit, y'all. If you need a car, go see UMC Motors. Mountain View Golf Club, one of my brand new sponsors. Grand opening, August the 1st. You got door prizes, food, live music. You need to go down there for this and check their course out. But I'm going to tell you right now, the course is in fantastic condition, y'all. Y'all can believe me because I'm a star. Thank you, Blake Shelton. Alright, don't forget next week, we got more of Henry Lavoie's interview, okay? And till next week, from me, Jaden, and Kayla, see y'all next week.